Today is the day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday, and I just wanted to get some things off my heart to tell you guys because we are living in one of the most distracted times of the world. Like, I feel like we are so distracted from who we really are and who we are meant to be. And it's because we are in this world and being of this world. And what I mean by that is God wants us to be, we have to be in this world because He made us, He created us, and we're on this earth. We're living in this physical realm, but He doesn't want us to be of this world. And the things of this world have really damaged our minds and our spirits, and it's caused us to live so much based on the physical world versus living in the spirit and allowing God to use you and move through you. And a lot of people have religion so misconstrued. They have Christianity misconstrued. And I'm not really going to get into that, but I just wanted to come on here and say, you want to do what you can to be in this world, but not of this world. And I'm going to give you guys a few examples. So one of my coworkers, she's 16. I've talked about her in a previous video. We were talking about Black Friday, and she was talking about Thanksgiving and how, she needed to leave work early so she can pack. And she was saying, yeah, I need to get my hair done and my nails done. And I was like, oh, what are you getting done to your hair? And she has braids in her head. And she was like, oh, I'm just going to have my mom rebraid my hair. And then she said, and my nails, I'm just going to get them painted. She was like, I don't care to spend my money on all these things. I don't get the hype about it. And me being older than her and someone who does have their nails done and their hair done, she probably thought I was going to be like, no, girl, you need to keep your hair and nails done, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, my response to her was, girl, I never cared. And she was like, for real? I'm like, since I was young, I've never been someone who was super materialistic. And I went through a battle when I was in college of I need to always look presentable and always keep my hair and nails done and blah, 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 blah. But then I also was on this path of I'm trying to make some financial changes in my life. I don't want to spend my money on this and that, on nails and toes and X, Y, and Z, when that money could be put in my savings account so I could reach my financial goals. But then once I really started my spiritual journey, I realized, it's okay to want to look presentable, but there is a point where you're overdoing it and you are doing it for the validation of other people. And of course, all the girlies will say, no, I like to keep my nails and hair done, and I think it's fine. But that's just a very small example. And it's fine, but it's the world has really programmed us to care so much about how we look, what we have on, our clothes and shoes, our hair, our nails, our makeup, our lashes. And we put so much into those things, yet we are so broken and damaged on the inside. We have terrible relationships. We don't show up to work on time, or we don't do our best at work. We are not focused. We are taking these substances for fun or for anxiety instead of figuring out, why do I have anxiety? What are some healthy ways I can cope and become better and not let, whatever it is that gives me anxiety, to not let that thing control me. We care so much about the external things and we neglect what's happening on the inside. And that is an aspect of being in this world and of this world. We care so much about social media and posts and careers and, all these things that we've been programmed to care about. And I'm just going to be that person to say, stop it. You need to take some time to reflect on your life and reflect on the decisions that you've made. Were those decisions because you wanted to do it, or because the world told you to do it, because your parents told you to do it, your partner told you to do it, your friends told you to do it, your job told you to do it? Those are some very important things to think about. Who are your friends? Who are your family? Do you want to live like how they're living? Do you want to be angry? Do you want to be struggling? Do you want to be someone who is so negative and pessimistic about life? Do you want to be controlled by the government? Do you want to be controlled by money? I don't have the best job right now. I'm working a full-time job, but I know it's temporary. because I believe the promises that God made to me. I know that what I'm working on behind closed doors will come into fruition, and it will grow into something that's beautiful, that's going to be life-changing, that's going to be so impactful. I don't let my current circumstances dictate how I feel about myself. Because guess what? No matter what I do my best at everything. So like this job that I'm at, I got promoted within 1 month because they saw my power, they saw the type of person that I am, and they're like, we need her in leadership, we need her guiding and leading the staff. That's because no matter what's going on in my life, I'm going to always do my best at everything that I do, because I am not of this world. I live in this world, but I'm not of it. I don't want to let the world control me. Today is Black Friday. Do you think I'm about to go? I got paid today. Do you think I'm about to go spend my money on whatever's on sale? I don't even know what's on sale. I don't even care what's on sale. I'm in our second bedroom right now, and I'm in my husband's office. So this is going to be an office / guest room. We're going to put a sofa bed back there for when we have guests, and right now we have a desk right here. We're going to go do a little bit of apartment shopping to see, what are the deals that we can get on a TV stand or a nice picture for the wall, maybe even a sofa bed, something like that for our apartment. But are we going to go get the newest shoes that just came out? Are we going to go stand in line for one item, for a new TV? Because it's all a scam. Black Friday is a scam. It's the same time every year. Guys, we're on this hamster wheel. It's like a consistent hamster wheel. It's a cycle that keeps repeating itself, and it keeps us on this path in this cycle of making money, giving it away, making money, giving it away, making money, giving it away. This dopamine of, I gotta buy this person a gift, that person a gift. Why do we only buy people gifts on Christmas? And then they say Christmas is about Jesus. Where did that come from? Genuinely, I need to do research to figure out where that came from. Because even if that is the case, why is that not celebrated more than Black Friday deals, Christmas gifts, Christmas lights, Christmas trees? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, they want us to be so distracted, worried about all these things that really don't matter. And even taking substances, drinking alcohol. I haven't had a drink in 3 years. I don't smoke at all, never have. I don't smoke hookah. I feel like, and I know that all these things are to diminish our spirit, because the more you do it, you will become addicted to it, and it's something that has control over you. As much as people would say I can put the drink down right now. If I want to stop right now, I could. Those are the main people who can't stop. And the thing about those substances is that they're diminishing your spirit, and they're keeping you away from being the best version of you. They're keeping your mind controlled by the substances or the fears or the anxieties, whatever you are escaping from. You're using the TV shows, the social media, the scrolling, the alcohol, the drugs. You're using those things to escape from whatever it is you need to fix. So you're going to keep taking those substances. You're going to keep doing those things to keep you distracted. And that's keeping you away from being the person that God wants you to be. And that's keeping you in this world. It's keeping you of this world. The goal in life should be to be the most highest level of yourself, so that you can accomplish great things in life, and so you can be the best version of you for yourself, for your family, for your relationships, for the world. We are here to serve. We are here to make an impact. We're here to help people. We're here to be happy, to be fruitful. Being fruitful is not just about having kids. It's also about taking whatever God has given you, whatever gifts He's given you, and stewarding those gifts to where you are serving other people, and you are responsible for whatever it is God has given you, and you're using it to the best of your ability. So whatever skills you have, whatever strengths you have, whatever talents you have, you're stewarding those gifts. You're responsible for them, and God is wanting you to be obedient and answer the call. But you can't answer the call if you're worried about social media, you're worried about TV shows. And these are things that when I talk to you guys, these are things that I had to overcome and are continuing to overcome. He wants you to overcome, your eating disorders, your eating habits, eating the junk food, eating the cereal, eating the hot chips every day, eating Thanksgiving food for a week straight. He wants you to get away from the alcohol, the drugs, the partying, the clubbing, because all those things are keeping you from being the best version of you. And I don't care what anyone says. It's what I'm saying and going. It's what I believe, and it's what I know. All the conversations I've had with God, all the revelations I've had from the Bible readings, from spiritual leaders, it all makes sense. It makes sense as to why they continuously have things around us to keep us distracted. Like I said, the substance use, the alcohol, the drugs, the partying, the Black Friday deals, the get rich quick schemes, the TV shows, the football games, the gambling. All these things keep you from operating out of your highest level. So my message of today is, if you are someone who wants to change, who want to be who God calls you to be, the only way to do that is to get closer to God. And what that also means is that you're going to have to sacrifice those things that keep you away from God. So, like I said, the substance use, all these things that are distraction, all these things that you put time into, the family drama, the past, reminiscing on the past, the anxious thoughts, the negative thoughts, the grudges you have towards people, all those things are things that keep you away from God. Because instead of spending time with God, being in the Word, listening to the sermons, listening to the gospel music, worshiping, praising, praying, writing, journaling, planning, all those things that you could have been doing, you're not doing because you're focused on these things that literally do not matter. All the money that you're spending on things that don't matter, all the time you spend on things that don't matter is keeping you away from God. The closer you get to God, the less time you will have on things that don't matter. So the goal is to be in this world, not of this world. And I hope this video makes some type of sense, and I hope that this doesn't come from a place of judgment, but from a place of wanting to see as many people as I can change their lives and be who God called them to be. We were all sent here for a reason. We were all meant to serve, to make an impact, to help people, whether it's on a big scale or a small scale. Maybe it's, your role at your job, your role in your family, your role in your relationship. Whatever it is meant to be to the greater good, and it's meant to be something that's fulfilling and that's worthwhile and everlasting. But all these things that you pour into are temporary and are distractions, and they are keeping you away from being the highest version of you. So put your time into God. Become aware of those things that are distractions. Become aware of those things that are not real, those things that were programmed into you, and God will do the rest. So I hope you guys got something from this video. Happy holidays. I'm not someone who's super into celebrating holidays anymore because I'm breaking the programming, and I know that this stuff is just meant to distract us, and I know that this stuff is man-made and it's just not real. But I still want to say happy holidays to those who celebrate, and I want to say continue to have fun with your family. I had a great time yesterday with my family. I'm also going to spend some time with them today. I'm going to take advantage of it because unfortunately this is pretty much the only time I get to see them because we're all so busy and distracted. But yeah, enjoy the holidays, enjoy the time with your family, and I will see you guys in the next video.